Hello and welcome to the world of solitude. I'm in the flower forest again and it's going to be a special episode this week. To be honest with you, I just wanted an easy episode Q&A because we are away, so I didn't want to do a big project. I thought, seeing as I've just passed 200 subscribers, woohoo! And with the name change and the skin change, etc., I would do a little Q&A. So I do have some questions, and as you see behind me, that gravel mountain kind of mars my view. I'm going to get rid of all of that gravel at some point, but make a start on it answering your questions, and I'm going to terraform it to something that looks a bit nicer. So I'm just waiting for Racecrafter to come and give me a mending book because I realised that my Silk Touch shovel does not have mending on it and there's not a lot of it left. So waiting for him and then we'll get into it. I've got my mending on my shovel and now I'm going to go and get it mended. I was going to mine some gravel and then go to the spider farm, but I shall do it this way, so I'll meet you over there. I'm here at the spider farm, which I don't think I've ever shown on camera. Fortis Gnome built this really early on. I think it's a double spider spawner. Oh, that's where he's got the chest in there. And he is going to have a piston door. He's going to have like payment, but it's free at the minute. It will be free for me anyway because I am a Nomian citizen. Stand here to kill them, and then you come round here to collect your XP. So while we are here just mending this spade up, I am going to start answering questions because I don't know how long this is going to take. It might be a slightly longer episode than normal, but hey, hopefully it's going to be interesting. I've got a question from... I've not done them in order of who's asked what because I've written them all in a random order. From the Andaman, who says, what is your favourite and worst meal and dessert to eat? So my favourite dessert would probably, and it's a tough choice because I do like my sweet food. My favourite dessert would be cheesecake, without a doubt. And homemade cheesecake is pretty much the best. I do a great chocolate cheesecake and a great Irish cream liqueur cheesecake. Not that I'm trying to push my video for it, but I do have a video for that. Ike asks, if you could choose how the world remembered you in 100 years, what would they remember? Right, this is really tough because it's not the kind of thing that you like think about. But I would hope that they would remember that I was a creative person who was always doing something, always creating something. I've had lots of, well, obviously I'm a photographer and an artist, so that's creating, that goes without saying. Minecraft is the creating. This bit I find boring, so that's why I don't do a lot of survival. But I've always had hobbies that involve doing something, so like even if you're sitting watching a film or watching the TV, I'd be knitting or cross stitching or crocheting. I built a doll's house and made like lots of furniture for it. So yeah, hope somebody who created a lot of beautiful things. Whoa, this farm is super mega efficient. Next question. A few people asked similar questions, which was Sweeney Dunstan asked it, Andy's Diary, Ali, I hope I said that right, Ali, Mystical Golden Dragon, said, what inspired you to start your YouTube channel? Or what made you decide to be a content creator? Linda Evie, my son, and I love playing Minecraft, and I was spending quite a lot of time playing Minecraft, and then started watching Minecraft on YouTube for like tutorials and things, ideas how to make things. And we kind of thought, hey, wouldn't it be fun if we shared our love of Minecraft and shared our buildings and ideas and things? And then got kind of drawn in. I was quite surprised at how fantastic the community is and like what a community there is around it. So yeah, that's why we started, and that's like why we're continuing, because it's just fun and it's just a fabulous thing to do. Really? I hope that answers the question. I don't feel like that was a very good answer, but mainly to share things with other people about what we've been doing in Minecraft, and then it was just really fun. Okay, to try and get this shovel up to par, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so let's head back. I do want to grab the string. Shall I leave him the spider eyes? Because I don't particularly... Oh, shall I leave him the spider eyes? Tell you what, I'll swap spider eyes for string. You didn't see that, Fortis. I don't know what he's wanting to do with that, but I don't know if we're allowed to take them, but hey. Right, so I'm going to head back over and then I will be back with you for the rest of the questions. Let's mine some gravel. I really must get a portal set up. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I think someone's going to have to help me set one up after I get back because I'm using Jackalwolf's portal. Right, as soon as this is the bit closest to the base, I'm going to start here. Using Silk Touch because I don't want any flint. Because I've just put mending on it, I've managed to change the name from Mum's Silk Spade to Butterfly Silk. So, next questions. CV Aramakatu, who is Aramakatu Family, she's an author, but her family do Minecraft and Fortnite videos, said, what is your ultimate dream holiday? Well, I'm really, really lucky in that I have done my dream holiday twice. We went on our honeymoon 14 years ago, because it's almost our wedding anniversary, to the Canadian Rockies. So Calgary and Vancouver and Banff, which was absolutely amazing. And we were very lucky enough to take Ninja Evie back there in 2014. Canoeing, hiking, beautiful scenery, mountains and lakes, just absolutely gorgeous. Griff asks, another food related one, which I wasn't surprised from him because he loves my baking videos. He asks, is there anything you have tried to bake and failed? There are quite often when you do a new recipe, it doesn't work first time and cakes sink or just don't look like they should, but generally they've always tasted all right. I did make a recipe from a friend, which was a rhubarb crumble cake, which that tasted all right, but it didn't really look very great. So I would love to give that one a shot again. That's the thing. If it doesn't work out first time, you just need to do it again because there might be something that you need to change in the recipe or decide that you've mixed it wrong, etc. So yeah, if it doesn't work first time, try it again, and then if it doesn't work that time, don't do it. He also asked, is there a food you wished you liked but didn't? No, not really. So, I was thinking about it and I thought, yeah, I'm not sure that there is anything that I wished that I liked and didn't. So yeah, that's a no. I had another one from Ali, Mystical Golden Dragon, who is in our fan Discord channel. So if you're not a member of that and you like the World of Solitude, Sweeney's just given me another question. Yeah, Discord server. So if you're not a member of that and you're a fan of the World of Solitude, go and head over there. I should have the link in my description. She asked, I think she just wanted me to see if I could say this. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Come on, it's 9:30 in the morning. I can't do tongue twisters like that. My question to you, Ali, is what kind of wood is this woodchuck chucking? Spruce, birch, jungle, acacia? Thanks for the question anyway. Grim Optimist. Oh, Grim was the guy who invited me to the server on behalf of Sweeney. Well, I think he put my name forward. Grim has quite a few questions. So he is asking, what draws you to Minecraft instead of other games? The building, I think. I was drawn to Minecraft to begin with by Ninja Evie. He was interested in the game and he was like, look Mum, this is so fun. And I loved like Lego and things and obviously creating things, and just once you start building you just can't stop and you want to see what you can build. So yeah, and again, like I said before, now it's especially playing on a multiplayer server, which I didn't think I would have the time to do, but it's just so much fun. that it's the community with the other players and the collaborations and things. I do have a Nintendo DS, so a few years ago I was like addicted to playing things like Plants vs Zombies and Professor Layton. I like puzzle things. I think that's it as well, like the building and the puzzles. I'm not a shooters type of person. He also asks, where do I find inspiration for my builds? Mainly the internet and photos that I've taken. So places that we've gone to. I always take loads of holiday photos. But yeah, it's the internet. I found the mountain house picture on the internet. Just Google modern houses, and Pinterest. Mind you, once you start on Pinterest, beware, you can't stop. Actually, you know what I should do? I should put these in here as well. And he also asks, how do you handle builder's block? I think just start another project. That was like, I had the idea for the mountain house here, and I was really inspired by that, but I didn't really have any ideas for what to go around it apart from gardens. I hadn't really thought. So obviously when there was the threat of eviction, I thought actually maybe that is a good time to move and start something else. And I got really inspired to do like the Japanese type builds over here. So yeah, have a couple of different projects on the go and switch between the two, because I will go back. So yeah, couple of different projects that you can, when you're working on one, you have ideas for one of the other ones. So yeah. Next question. I'm hoping I'm not rambling too much here. I need to edit it down. Next question from Conniption Fit. Would you take the red pill or the blue pill? Neither, thanks. And then a question. I love it. A question from Sunfire. He said on Twitter, yay, question, pineapple, elaborate. Makes great fruit juice. That's a great question. Actually, I hadn't thought about it, but you do find in Britain on some of the country houses, on like decorations on walls and things, that they have like images of pineapples, because when they were first discovered, they were brought across here and they were really, really expensive. So if you had an image of a pineapple, it kind of showed that you were wealthy enough to buy pineapples in this country. In there, I would have to look it up, put it on the screen. I can't remember where. But anyway, I'm rambling. Sunfire, I hope you're satisfied with that answer, that I came up with something. Oh, brilliant. So more questions from Sweeney. What was that one? What are your thoughts on TubeBuddy? I've only just started using TubeBuddy, but I think it probably is quite good, because you do need, in anything that you do promote on social media, you need to get the algorithms. You need to learn social media and get algorithms. I know running my photography and art business, that it's no good just being a photographer and an artist. You've got to be a marketer, which I'm rubbish at. And in these days, it's like social media, and you've got to know when to post, what to post, how often to post, to get engagement. So yeah, TubeBuddy is quite handy if you like take the time to learn what it's all about. He also has, where do you see your channel being in 2 years' time? Well, hopefully at 1K. That would be nice. When I started World of Solitude, I was kind of just plodding along, quite happy with, I wanted another 100 subs by September, which obviously I've done. But being in the community with people who are Sweeney and Fortis Gnome have both hit 1K, and seeing their excitement and hard work, it's like you want the same thing. So yeah, being in the community has really now pushed me to wanting to have a very successful YouTube channel, and their encouragement as well has kind of made me believe that it could happen. So hopefully it will, and I probably should take this opportunity to thank you everyone for your support. As I say, the community is amazing, and I have had loads of encouragement and support from lots of people. Right, okay, next question. Are you 100% satisfied with the way your channel is headed? If not, why? I Yeah, I think so, because I've just started the building tricks series and that seems to be going really well at the minute. I wish it would grow a little bit quicker, but sometimes you just got to wait for these things and just get the right video that goes boom. I have no idea how long this has been. Andy's Diary. Oh, Andy is really supportive on Twitter as well. He's fantastic. Go and follow him because he is really positive and supportive. He asks, if you could have one thing to help your channel, what would it be and why? I don't really know. I suppose going back to Serene's question about TubeBuddy, that is probably the best thing that... Oh, have we got floating blocks again? I think, yeah, TubeBuddy, which I've got, so probably that. Yeah, I can't really think. I don't know if he had something in mind when he asked that question. Do you have any channel content goals for your YouTube channel? And Youthful Optimist, who I don't think has anything to do with Grim Optimist, but Youthful Optimist asked a similar question. Yes, now the goal is get to 300 in less time than I got to 100 and 200. So 6 months. I'm no good at creating goals because some people might think that goal is it's not quick enough. But yeah, hopefully in 6 months' time I can get to 300. Racecrafter just asked before while he was flying. He had to keep it short. Who's my favourite YouTuber? This is a great question. I think, well, of the big ones, the favourites kind of come and go. The first big YouTuber I was watching was Good Times with Scar, and I think he is amazing. I just think Scarland was fantastic and his builds are just out of this world. But I don't watch him all the time. Things come and go. It depends what they're building. But I think, yeah, probably he would be my favourite. And then small YouTubers, there are just so many to choose from that it would be unfair of me to choose. I'm sorry, guys. It would be unfair of me to choose one because I try and support as many as I can because they support me, whether it be me retweeting their tweets for their videos or watching. I don't get to watch as much as I could. Oh, I need to eat. Just a couple more. I love the purple shulker boxes. They're so much better than the usual colour. Fortis Gnome asked, what's your biggest dream? I think my biggest dream would be I would love to travel more, sketching and writing about where I've visited and making and selling books with the sketches and the accounts of where we visit, because we're not kind of sit on the beach type people. We go and visit places and learn about the culture and things. So yeah, kind of a bit like a travel guide, like a family travel guide, but with paintings and sketches of where we've been. Yeah, that's my biggest dream, just to go and sketch every day and obviously play Minecraft and hang out with you amazing people. So the last question, I've saved it till the end. Frankie, I hadn't thought about this when I said I was going to do a Q&A for my name change, but she did ask, am I picking that up? Yeah. She did ask, how did you come up with your new name and what does it signify mean to you? Adela Butterfly. I wanted something that reflected, or that would reflect one or other of these things. The colour purple, because I love purple, but I'm arty and creative, and something like nature or something. I love gardening and flowers and the landscape and things like that. And then I was thinking, my series Serengard, Seren is Welsh for serene, and Gard is like Old English for world or land, so that's like serene land. So I wanted to maybe do something like that. My grandma was Welsh, so I looked up words in Welsh and found out that Welsh is actually quite a harsh language. So I did come up with this word that I'm going to put on the screen now, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it properly, adeiladwr, which is Welsh for builder. So I wanted to portray the fact that in Minecraft I love building, but adeiladwr is quite tricky to say, and with the E and the I, people might not know whether it's Adela or Adela. So I decided to drop the I to make it Adela and drop obviously the ur at the end, because Adela means buildings. So it's still related to buildings. And butterfly was the kind of the nature part of it. I love butterflies, and butterflies love flowers, and I'm in the flower forest and I love flowers. And then when I came up with Adela Butterfly, I did kind of think that the butterfly can signify new new life, like from a caterpillar into a butterfly. So I thought that was quite appropriate for hopefully the new regeneration and regrowth of the channel, especially seeing as Ninja Eevee has now started his own channel. So kind of reinventing. So Frankie, I hope that answers your question. Oh, bless Sweeney. He's a great server owner. I think that is all of the questions that I had. If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry, but I did print them all out and I wrote them out. And I hope this video hasn't been too long, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. And I have cleared quite a bit of the gravel mountain here. That was very enjoyable just chatting to you while I was doing that, because as I say, grind is not my strong point. I get quite bored, and look at that lovely waterfall in the background. I think we're going to have to use that at some point. I've just got interrupted by my timer. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for 200 subs. And please keep watching the videos. It really does help watching them all the way to the end. Hashtag long hauler. I didn't think I would ever do that, but yes, if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to see more content, to see what this wonderful area is going to look like. And I shall see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.